Hello students. In the previous practical we have started the problem of assembly of footstep bearing. We have completed the front view, that is we have completed this diagram with the various dimensions. Today we will be continuing with the same problem and we will draw the top view of the given assembly. So for drawing the top view we have to first refer to the question. Now you can see in this question the top view of the body. If you observe the first part, the top view of the body is as a rectangle which is of side 200 by 130. So the bottom portion of the body is nothing but a rectangular portion which is of dimension 200 by 130, whereas the upper part is cylindrical. Similarly, the remaining parts are cylindrical in shape. So for the remaining parts we have to draw the circle as the top view, whereas for the bottom portion of this body the top view will be nothing but a rectangle. So let's begin with the solution. First we will draw the top view of this bottom part which is a rectangle. So for drawing the rectangle you have to project these two extreme points in the top view, that is first point is this and the second point will be this. So now we are projecting this point in downward direction and we will draw a line of length 200 mm. So this line is of length 200 mm as we have projected this point and this point which is of equal to length 200 mm. Now we will draw vertical line to complete the rectangle of dimension 130 mm. So this is the line of dimension 130 mm. Now you can see the dimension, we will give the dimension as 130 mm. So the length is equal to 200, that is you have to project it from the front view, whereas the width will be 130. Now we will complete the entire rectangle. So again from this point we will take dimension 200 and then we will complete the rectangle. So the bottom portion of the body will be seen as a rectangle in the top view. Now we will draw the center line in the top view. Also you can see this is the vertical center line of the rectangle. Now we will draw the horizontal center line also. So from this point, that is the midpoint, we will draw the horizontal center line. So finally we have completed the top view of the bottom part of the body. So this is nothing but the rectangle of side length 200 mm and width 130 mm. Now you can see in this figure that we have various diameters. First diameter you can see 64, the second diameter is 78, the third diameter is 65, fourth diameter is 50, fifth diameter is 68, sixth diameter is 71, and the seventh diameter is 98. So basically the top portion is a cylindrical portion in which each and every portion is what cylindrical in shape. So the top view will be circles. So we have to draw here. So how many circles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. As 7 diameters are in the front view, we have to draw total 7 circles in the top view. Now we will draw the circles one by one. Before drawing the circles, we have to first understand which circle will be visible from the top view and which will be hidden. Now from the figure you can see this, if you observe this figure from the top, that is from this direction, the diameter 64 or this portion will be visible. So the circle of diameter 64 will be visible and hence it will be drawn as a dark circle in the top view. Similarly, the second diameter, that is 78, will also be visible from the top view since it is the outer part. So this diameter 78 or the circle of diameter 78 will be visible from the top view. Similarly, the diameter 65 will also be visible. Now you can see that 64 is less than 65. So this inner diameter or the diameter of this part, that is the slot, will be visible from the top view. So from the top view we can observe the diameter 64 mm. We can also observe the part with diameter 78 mm and we can also observe the part with diameter 65. Also from the top view the largest diameter, that is 94, will be visible. You can see that this cylindrical part of diameter 94 is visible from the top view. So in all we will have 4 circles that will be visible or will be drawn as dark circle because they are visible from the top view. that is circles of diameter 64, then diameter 78, then diameter 65, and diameter 94. Similarly, the other circles with diameter 50, diameter 68, and diameter 71 will be hidden. Now, if you observe this figure from the top view, we cannot see this shaft which is of diameter 50 mm. This is the shaft which is of diameter 50 mm. This diameter cannot be observed from the top view, so it is hidden. Similarly, diameter 68 and 71 are lying inside, so they are not visible from the top view. So the circles of diameter 50, 68 and 71 will be hidden. So we have to draw total 7 circles, out of which 4 circles will be visible from the top view, so they will be drawn as dark circles in the top view, whereas the remaining 3 circles of diameter 50 mm, of diameter 68 mm and of diameter 71 mm will not be visible from the top view, so they will be drawn as hidden circles. Now let us draw the circles one by one. The first circle to be drawn is of diameter 64 mm. So we will draw first circle of diameter 64 mm in the top view. So this will be the center, and we will draw a circle of diameter 64 mm. So this circle is nothing but of diameter 64 mm. You can see the dimension here. We have given a dimension. This circle is nothing but of diameter 64 mm. Now the next circle that has to be drawn is of diameter 78. Now this circle will also be visible, of diameter 78. So the next circle we will draw is nothing but circle of diameter 78. Again, with this center we have to draw a circle of diameter 78. So we will give the dimension for this circle also. So this is nothing but of diameter 78. Now the next circle to be drawn is of diameter 65. You can see this diameter 65, it will also be visible from the top view, so we have to draw a circle of diameter 65. Now the difference between 64 and 65 is very less, so both the circles, that is a circle of diameter 64 and circle of diameter 65, will be lying very close to each other, so you have to draw it very accurately. Again with the center, now we will draw a circle of diameter 65. Now you can see these two circles are almost overlapping each other because of their low diameters. Now I'm zooming here. Now you can see here this inner circle. This circle is of diameter 64, whereas this circle, that is the outer circle, will be of diameter 65. Now we will give the dimension. Now you can see here I am giving the dimension here. So you can see the diameter as 65. So this inside circle will be of diameter 64 mm, whereas this outside circle very close to the inside one will be of diameter 65 mm. So finally we have completed the 3 circles. Now the fourth circle that will be visible, or the fourth cylindrical part that will be visible from the top, will be equal to diameter 94. So for this diameter 94, we have to draw a circle again in the top view with diameter as 94. So again with the same center we will draw a circle of diameter 94. So this is the fourth circle of diameter 94. So this circle is nothing but of diameter 94 mm. So we can see we have drawn 4 circles which were visible from the top, that is diameter 64 mm, diameter 65 mm, diameter 78 mm and diameter 94 mm. All these circles will be visible from the top view, that is all the cylindrical parts of diameter 64 mm, diameter 78 mm, of diameter 65 mm and diameter 94 mm will be visible from the top. Hence we have drawn circles, that is dark circles, in the top view. Now for now I am deleting these diameters. I am deleting the dimensions. You can give these dimensions later on after completing the entire top view. Now the next circles that are to be drawn are the hidden cylindrical parts, or the circles which represent the hidden cylindrical parts. Now the hidden circles will be, first circle will be of diameter 50 mm, second circle will be of diameter 68 and third will be of diameter 71. So first we will draw the circle or the hidden circle of diameter 50 mm, 50 mm. So let's see. Again with the same center will remain the same. We will draw here a circle of diameter 50 mm. Now this is a hidden circle, you can see the dotted lines. This is not a complete circle, this is circle drawn with the help of hidden lines. Now we will give the dimension. So this is nothing but of dimension 50 mm. So this circle is of diameter 50 mm. So this hidden circle is of diameter 50 mm. Now the next circle or the hidden circle to be drawn will be of diameter 68. This diameter, that is 68, and the last will be 71. So we have to draw two hidden circles, one of diameter 68 and the second of diameter 71. So we will draw it one by one. So the first circle that has to be drawn, hidden circle or the circle which not will be visible, of diameter 68. So you can see this is the hidden circle, that is the second circle which is not visible, that is this circle. This is the hidden circle of diameter 68. Now we will give the dimension here so you can understand it. So for this circle, diameter is nothing but equal to 68. So this hidden circle is of diameter 68. So we have drawn two circles, both were hidden. First, this circle of diameter 50 mm, can see diameter 50 mm, and the second circle, hidden circle, was of diameter 68 mm. Now the last circle to be drawn is of diameter 71 mm, that is this diameter, this is 71 mm. So we will draw the circle of diameter 71 mm, which will be again hidden. So with the same center we will draw a circle of diameter 71 mm. You can see here dimension, I have put the dimension as 71 mm. So this is the third hidden circle. You can see this circle, this is the third hidden circle of diameter 71 mm. So we will give you the dimension here so that you can understand it. So this circle of diameter 71 mm. So finally we have drawn three hidden circles of diameter 50 mm. This one, then the second circle which will be hidden, diameter 68 mm, and the third circle which will be hidden, that is diameter of 71 mm. So finally we have completed all the circles, four circles which were visible and the three circles which were not visible from the top view, that is they were hidden, with dimensions 50, 71 and 68. Now I am erasing this dimension, we can give it on later on after completing the entire top view. Now we have drawn the views of all the cylindrical parts, major cylindrical parts, that is the shaft, the bush and the body. Now the next part to be drawn is the top view of the cylindrical pin. Now this cylindrical pin was having dimension as the length was 12 mm whereas the diameter was 4 mm. So this is a cylindrical pin, so the top view will be circle. But this cylindrical pin is not visible from the top as it is lying at the bottom or the inside the body and below the disc. If we observe from the top view, this cylindrical pin will not be visible. So for this cylindrical pin, we have to draw a circle of diameter 4 mm because its dimension was height was 12 and the diameter was 4 mm. So we have to draw hidden circle of diameter 4 mm in the top view to represent the cylindrical pin. Before drawing that, we have to extend this center line in the top view. So we will extend this center line in the top view. So you can see I have extended the center line of the pin or the cylindrical pin in the top view. So this will be the center of the circle. With this center, we have to draw a hidden circle of diameter 4 mm. So we will draw it. Now you can see here, I will take this point as my center and then draw a hidden circle of diameter 4 mm because the pin will not be visible from the top view. So this point and diameter is 4. So you can see this is a hidden circle of diameter 4 mm which will represent the top view of the cylindrical pin. Now the next part that we have to draw is the top view of the slot given by the foundation bolts. Now in the question you can see here we have slots, 4 slots given for the inserting the foundation bolts. That is to fix the body on the ground. We have will insert the foundation bolts through this slot. So now these slots will be visible from the top view. If we observe from the top view, these slots, that is these holes, are visible. So the top view has to be drawn as a dark lines or in this pattern or in this form. So we will complete the 4 slots in the top view which will be visible. Now you can see the dimensions are given as, in order to draw this slot, first we have to mark the center. Now the center from this line is at a distance of 30 mm. That is, from the horizontal line the center distance is 30 mm, whereas from this vertical line or the line of 130 mm the distance will be 28 mm. So in order to draw this slot, first we have to draw the center line, which will be at a distance of 30 mm from this horizontal line and 28 mm from this vertical line. So we will draw the center line first.